Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that, guys. And I got a quick video here, man. As you can see here, I got the notes from the latest patch, the latest update, title update, or what have you from Madden. And I want to use that, guys, and I'll let you see it here on the side. I'll scroll up and down or what have you, just so you can see the patch notes. And I want to preference that as the topic of this video. Now, this is the thing, man, with Madden, or any sports game for that matter, but let's just talk about Madden right now. And this is the reason why I feel like it's very hard for a game like Madden to please everyone. And the reason being is because everyone has a different opinion about what the devs are doing, or what sliders are doing, or what adjustments to the game are doing. Because, you know, a lot of people, you know, I've seen a lot of people either complain or praise the latest title update. And, you know, some people are saying the game is playing better than ever. Some people are saying that the game has gotten worse. You know, some people are saying that, you know, the devs are trying to cater to, you know, the non-sim crowd. You know, whatever the case may be. But here's the real issue. Let's take the first thing, you know, on the docket. You know, the first bullet point in terms of gameplay. Let's talk about drop passes, you know, for wide open receivers. And I know myself and my buddy Azure Effect kind of talked about this with each other yesterday, and we're definitely going to talk about this patch in general on Sim Standard Radio tomorrow. We're going to have Mike Peters, you know, from PX1 Sports is going to come on, and we're going to have a nice discussion because I know everyone has a different opinion. I think this would be, you know, great dialogue. But let's take wide open, you know, drop passes, for instance. It says that they tuned the frequency of that happening. Now, here's the real problem, in my opinion, why Madden is always going to have this uphill battle, or this issue of not being able to please everyone, because the way the game works, it's a dice roll. There's no real justification for a drop pass. You understand what I'm saying? And since there's no real justification for it, people automatically are going to be pissed when they drop an open catch, a wide open catch. People are always going to have a negative effect. You know, it's always going to be a negative effect when they see that, because some people can't accept that there are drop passes in the NFL. I mean, if you just watch Monday Night Football, there were some catches that Odell Beckham dropped. You know, a lot of them, quite a few of them were definitely contested, but there was one along the sideline when nobody was there. He's wide open, hits his hands, and he drops it. How do you justify that? You know, would you say that Odell Beckham can't catch? Is that what you're going to say? Would you say that, you know, it was the degree of difficulty to catch? Who knows? But that's my exact point, because there's no way to replicate human things in a video game. The only thing that they could do is try to increase or decrease the frequency based on statistical data. But at the same time, that's a problem as well, because you can't really determine that. You know what I'm saying? You can't determine when somebody's going to drop the ball. So unfortunately, what Madden has to do is they have to create the dice roll. And that's the problem. Dice rolls are what dictates things in video games. That's just how it goes. Now, there's a lot of games that are getting more, you know, more physics-based or more, you know, organic-based, allowing things to just happen on the fly. I know, like I said, you know, FIFA's doing an outstanding job with that. And, you know, I don't know if it's perfect or not, but they're doing a good job with being able to allow things to play out organically. Madden needs to get closer to that with the one-on-one situations and things of that nature. But that's why it's always going to be a debate. And I just don't feel like, in my opinion, that I don't think it's, I don't want to say fair, but I don't think, you know, people think about that across the board. When you praise a game or hate a game, you know, the devs are always the ones that get the brunt of it, whether it's, you know, glorifying them or slandering them. But I don't think people think about it from that standpoint. You know, how can you replicate real life situations and make everybody happy? Because like I said, the catches alone is something that people would lose their mind about. Myself, along with others in the Sim Standard and guys who, you know, follow our movement, we understand that drop passes happen. So I understand why my brother Azure is upset about the fact that they're tuning that. Because this is one thing that Azure really feels, and I feel very passionate about this as well. I don't like if things are being tuned in the game to make it easier for others. I don't like that. I'm not trying to hear that. So if there's anything that's being addressed in the patch that's making it easy or, less effective, I don't like that. Because it is what it is. Make people learn how to play the game. So I don't agree with any moves or adjustments that are making things easier for people. I don't feel that. I don't agree with that at all. I've expressed that with the devs. But in terms of making adjustments based on feedback, it is what it is. And unfortunately, it's people who have the highest or the loudest voice are going to be the ones who are going to get things adjusted. I mean, Rex and Clint both said that themselves in the interview. Send us your feedback. So I'm not saying that we're not providing feedback. I'm just saying if they're going to go with the majority rules in that situation. So if there's tons of people complaining about a certain aspect, what you think is going to happen? So the only thing I would say for my movement, my crowd, we just got to continue to make sure we are loud. We have to get out there and make sure that we are, voicing our opinion heavily. Don't rely on just myself. Don't rely on Smitty. Don't rely on Azure. Just because we're the guys who are behind the curtain. We need everyone to have a voice. You don't even have to use your actual voice. Use Twitter. I keep telling everybody. People still come to me and say, hey, Sim, can you ask them this, ask them that? No, you do it. You ask them on Twitter. You do that. And if you do it, it's more people. You understand what I'm saying? It's power in numbers. So, guys, I encourage, if you don't like something or if you like something or whatever it is, get out there, let it be known. So, hopefully, that particular aspect of the game can be seen a lot and it will be adjusted or what have you in your favor. That's just how it's going to go. It's always going to be like that. Things are going to be adjusted based on community feedback. That's just how it goes. That's just my quick thoughts on that, guys. But like I said, make sure you tune in tomorrow to the Sim Standard Hangout. Definitely 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have a great discussion around this topic, and we want you guys to join in as well. So definitely leave your comments, guys. Leave your thoughts, and stay tuned for a few short messages. Peace.
Hold on. Wait. Before you go, hit that sub box. Make sure you subscribe. Come back around for more content. And don't forget to leave your thoughts, leave your comments, and I promise it'll never hurt you to hit that like button. Another announcement real quick, guys. Sim Standard Radio has now moved here to YouTube via Google Hangout. Come check us out right here every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. That's all I got for you. Okay, bye. Go ahead. Get out of here.